remember, for hundreds and hundreds of years, the human population lived without air conditioning. Okay. So it's only within the past 100 years of civilization, only within the past 100 years of civilization have humans invented the air conditioning. So before that, thousands, some people say millions of years of human history, people lived without air conditioning. Extreme heat, hot weather in the summer. And when you live in your car, one of the biggest obstacles is extreme weather. In the height of the summer, July and August, and in the depths of the winter, January, February. But in this video, we're going to talk about the summer, the heat. Why? Because it's the middle of July as I make this. I spent 4 summers in my car now, 2 of them in Florida, 2 of them in New Jersey. I have no air conditioning. Yes, I could start my car and run my air conditioning, but remember, I'm in a tin can, and you get, your car basically absorbs heat because it's not insulated like a house or an apartment. And running your air conditioning all day, all night is not practical because it will put too much wear and tear in your car. And obviously the carbon monoxide, to run that all the time, you could have your windows open, but it's just not practical, okay? Not all the time. You can run your car for a short period of time to relieve some of the heat, but it's not a sustainable way to constantly run your car. If you had a hybrid vehicle, there's a little bit more advantage there because they have the hybrid battery in the Prius or the RAV4 hybrid, any hybrid vehicle, and that allows you to run the air conditioning off that separate hybrid battery rather than having to start the gasoline engine. But that's a separate video, and I've talked about that in the past. In this video, at the basic level, I want to talk about the basic way of getting some relief. Okay, very simple, very basic. Okay, it's a fan and it's parking in the shade. Okay, but when it comes to a fan, you're going to go to the camping section in Walmart because you're cheap like me, and you're going to see this O2 Cool fan, this plastic O2 Cool fan. It can take about 6 D or C batteries. Throw it out the window. It sucks. This one, it's about the same price, $20. But it's at the home air conditioning section, not in the camping section. So when you go to Walmart, walk your big ass to the home air conditioning section, not the camping section. This one sucks. This one's good. It has a 2-speed push button fan. I think this is O2 Cool 2, but I'm not sure. It may be different. Look for the push button 2-speed fan. It can take 6 D batteries and also has an input that you can run an AC plug to run the fan. I do that at night. I run this off my Goal Yeti 0150 model pack, and I still have enough battery capacity to do that, so I run it all night for about 6-8 hours. Now, but again, you could run it off batteries too if you didn't have an inverter. I did that in the beginning of my journey, but I was just eating through batteries, so I just went for the $200 inverter, and it's paid for itself. But get away from the camping section. This one's garbage. It doesn't have the capacity, and it doesn't cool with fresh breeze. I don't know what it is. It's not high enough capacity. So you want to go to the home decor section, get you the 2-speed push button fan. Big difference. It's under $25. This is about the same price, but it's got this. It's just not worth it. Not worth it. And look, you keep all your windows cracked. You run that at night. And some of the very hot nights, you're going to sweat a little bit, okay? Now, that's the basic way. Fan, either run using battery or your inverter pack, and the good fan from the home decor section, not the camping section. Keeping your windows cracked, your fan running, parking under a tree during the day is your basic survival. The next step is if you were in a campground at a tent site, because you're a tent camper when you live in your car, that's what you register as. Whether or not you're going to set up a tent, that's based on the individual campground. Whether you have the 1,000 Trails camping pass to subsidize the cost of camping, or if you're just going to pay for campgrounds occasionally when there's extreme weather, you can run the extension cord to the campsite electrical outlet, and you can get like a portable air conditioning where you exhaust it out the window, okay? And it's about $350 or so at Lowe's hardware store or Home Depot. And you can try that. I was thinking of doing that, but I still have not done that. That's the next step other than basic. At night, the temperature is naturally cool because the sun goes down. The fan circulates the air as long as you get a good fan. And you survive. Is it a little bit of discomfort? Yes. It's not an insulated apartment or house. You don't have temperature control. Again, if you had a hybrid vehicle, you have a little bit more comfort. Again, if you need to go beyond the basic, you can spend some money for a campground and a portable AC. But there's no magic solution like weight loss, like anything in life. So what keeps you going? Obviously, you have to make sure you have the physical capacity to handle a little extra heat, meaning that, you know, you're not 90 years old and you have asthma. I mean, don't hurt yourself. And, you know, remember, for hundreds and hundreds of years, the human population lived without air conditioning. Okay. So it's only within the past 100 years of civilization, only within the past 100 years of civilization have humans invented the air conditioning. So before that, thousands, some people say millions of years of human history, people lived without air conditioning. So it can be done and you will not necessarily hurt yourself. But it's a little bit uncomfortable, and depending on your individual physical condition, it's something you have to consider. Okay, so what I can tell you is I love freedom. I love independence. I love saving money. I love being cheap. I will say that my next step up eventually will be either a hybrid vehicle, fully self-contained RV with air conditioning, or a small home base. That's one of the major reasons why eventually. I'm 40 years old. Thank God I'm still in relatively good shape, no issues. So I'm still haven't found the right next step for me. But 4 summers I've spent in my car, 2 in Florida. There's no hotter state. There's no hotter state in the summer than Florida, okay? So with that humidity, there's no way. So it could be brutal. It's not going to be easy at certain nights. But if you're willing to sacrifice a little, you run the fan, you're not going to die, per se. You have to look at your individual circumstance, okay? But these are just the basic, clear, stated insights that I have for you. Get yourself a fan. Don't get the camping fan. Get the home decor fans. Better fan, okay? Keep your windows cracked. Circulate that fresh air. The sun goes down at night. The temperature's cool a little bit. Try to park in shaded areas during the day. If you're really struggling, spend a little bit of money on a campground. Get a portable AC where you can exhaust it out the window. Run the extension cord. Or, look, you can always rent an apartment or rent a hotel for a couple months or whatever it may be. I mean, those are options, right? So flexibility is your greatest asset living in your car. So use your flexibility if you need to use it. But how do you deal with the summer? That's it, guys. You know, I mean, but it's something, look, extreme temperatures in the summer and in the winter. If you're not going to be in Florida in the winter, if you're going to be in a northern state, I spent 2 winters in New Jersey. It's the extreme temperatures that are the worst. In the winter, look, you get the 25-degree Fahrenheit rated sleeping bag. You layer up your clothes. I've done videos on that. In the summer, you're basically butt naked with a fan blowing up your ass. Okay? Can you survive? I survived for 4 years. Is it going to be comfortable? Not all the time. What are my opinions? I just shared them with you. So if you appreciate that, guys, I appreciate if you click the thumbs up. Click that blue membership button if you'd like to be part of the members only chat every day on this channel. I go live in the evenings. We talk about a variety of things. You get a custom badge, custom emojis. But outside of that, guys, I appreciate you watching. Check out my playlist too for the Nomad Life. I documented my 3+ years living on the road, almost 4 years now. Hopefully these videos help you in some way. Just look, for me, just trying to live my best life, be independent, try to enjoy myself, less suffering, less depression. But sometimes to get to less suffering, you're going to be a little bit more uncomfortable. You understand what? To gain your financial independence, you have to put in a little bit more work. To live a life that you want to live, it's going to require some effort and some discomfort. So I'm not saying my way is for every way. I'm sharing why I do certain things. I'm just trying to live my best life for me. And I appreciate those who appreciate me. All right, guys, God bless you. Thank you for watching. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing towards your goals and your dreams. Try to stay positive. Keep good people around you. If you can't find anyone good, there's nothing wrong with being with yourself. All right? God bless.